So this is the data interpretation question from GRE Big Book, and it is question from test 27 section 2. In the question we have a graph, a bar chart, actually a bar chart of tuition fees and room and board fees, that means the overall fees of average annual total charges for undergrad students, tuition room and board at American colleges. And here is a star mark. What does it mean? The total charges consists of room, board and tuition. Now, in each of the bar, we have two segments. One segment is for room and board. So the cost room and board are calculated combinedly, and tuition fees are calculated separately. In each of the year, there is 10 years from 1974 to 1984. In each of the year, there are two bars, one bar for public college and another bar is for private college. And all references to charges should be interpreted as the average annual charges. So all of the charges are the average annual charges. They are shown in the graph. Okay. The first question, can I guess something or interpret something from this data? Yes, we can interpret many things. First of all, here we are seeing that tuition fees are increasing dramatically following the subsequent years from 1974. Yes, but room and board fees aren't that increasing, but we are not concerned with this at first. Now, first look at the questions. Question number 21. In which school year shown was the total charge for undergrad tuition room and board at public colleges most nearly equal to $3,000? Okay. Public college. The first bar is the public college, so we have to find a bar that is more close to 3,000. So first we look at the 3,000 and try to find out which bar matches or reaches closely to it. Okay. This bar, it is 1982 to 1983. So the correct answer should be 1982 to 1983 or option D. Question 22. Question 22. Which of the following charges increased by less than $1,000 from the first to the last of the 10 years? We have mentioned earlier that this data is for 10 years, and this 10 years, what does it say? Represented on the graph. So the question is, we have to find the charges which increased less than $1,000 from this 10 year. We have total 5 options here. Let's try out the first option: tuition at public colleges. Tuition at public colleges. Tuition at public colleges. So in 1974, the tuition at public college is almost about what? Okay, it is about say, let's say $500, and in 1984 it is about, okay, this value and this value both are less than 1000. So the the difference of them should also be less than 1000, so it is the correct answer. So the correct answer, yes, we get our correct answer at our first trial. The correct answer is option A, or 1983 to 1984. Question number 22. Which of the following charges increased by less than $1,000 from the first to the last of the 10 years represented on the graph? Okay. Oh, so, sorry. Question number 23. For how many of the school years shown was the total charges at private colleges at least 3,000 more than the total charge at public colleges? Here we will try to visualize the graph. From the graph, we can easily say that with the increase of the year, or in the subsequent year, The gap between private and public colleges charges also increases. So we have to find the years where the private college charges are at least 3,000 more. Okay. Now let's look at the last graph. Here the public college charge is about what, three 300 3000 3300, and 7500 the private charge. So it is okay, almost, it is more than 4000. It is more than 4000. It can be one option. In 1982, public charge is 3000 and private charge is around 7000. So it is also more likely close to 4000. It will also be an answer. In this year, public charge is about two to 600. Okay, to 600, and private charge is about 61, I guess. So it is also more than 4,000, and it's obviously more than 3,000. In this year, we have got what, we have about 250 to 5, and it is private is about 5. So yes, maybe we have reached our breakdown point. It is about 3,000. Now let's look at this data. It is about 2200 and it is about 500. And if we substitute this, we will have a number which is less than 3000. And we don't need to look at this data, because we have already mentioned earlier that with the increase of the year, the gap between them also increases. So how many of the years we have found so far? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And after this, they should definitely be less than 3000. So the correct answer should be option C or 4. Yes, option C or 4. Question number 24. In 1974 to 1973 school year, the ratio of the total charge at private college to the total charge at public college was closest to. Okay, in 1978 to 1973, sorry, 1979, 1978, 1979, ratio of public to private. So 97, 1979, we can assume that it is almost close to 2000, and it is almost close to 400, sorry, 4500. We can get there. And if we take the ratio, it is almost close to 9 by 4. So the correct answer should be option D, or 9 by 4. And the last question. For the school years in which the charge for room and board at public colleges was most nearly equal to $2,000, what was the approximate charges for tuition at private college? Okay. Here it has said that for the school year in which the charge for room and board at public college. Okay. First we go to the public college and charge for room and board. It is described by the dash line. So uh, it is all about visualizing. If we can visualize quickly, we can solve this question quickly. Now, let's look at the graph of all the vouchers. Uh, what does it say? It is oh, okay, nearly 2000. Okay, uh, nearly 2000, and okay. If we look at which bar should I look? Okay, okay, okay. Which bar should we look? Okay, we have found it, I guess. Now, Look at year 1981 to 1982. Here, the charges for room and board for public college. It is uh, to 600 and it is 600, I guess. So the difference is almost 2000. So it should be the year, and in this year, the cost for the tuition fee for private college is about 390 or near that, I guess. So now look at the answer choices. Okay, 350. Okay, this is the closest. Option C is the closest. So the correct answer should be choice C or 3900. Right? 9.